Ever wondered how to make the perfect spaghetti bolognese at home, just like they do in Italy? Well, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into the world of Italian cuisine and whipping up a classic, spaghetti bolognese. This dish is a delightful medley of spaghetti pasta served with a rich meat-based sauce known as bolognese sauce. To recreate this masterpiece at home, you'll need a few key ingredients. Start with 350 grams of spaghetti, 400 grams of ground beef, or a mix of beef and pork if you prefer. You'll also need 1 finely chopped onion, 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1 finely chopped carrot, and 1 finely chopped celery stalk. For the sauce, get ready with 400 grams of canned chopped tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and a cup of either beef or vegetable broth. To season, we'll use 1 teaspoon each of dried oregano and dried basil, along with salt and pepper to taste, a drizzle of olive oil for cooking, and for garnish, consider some grated Parmesan cheese and fresh basil leaves. With these ingredients in hand, you're ready to bring Italy into your kitchen. Now, it's time to start cooking. First up, we're going to tackle the spaghetti. Cooking pasta might seem straightforward, but it's all about precision. Follow the instructions on the package to the letter. Make sure your water is boiling before you add a generous pinch of salt, then introduce your spaghetti. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking and cook until it's al dente, tender but with a slight bite. Once it's done, drain the spaghetti and set it aside. Next, we shift our focus to the heart of the dish, the sauce. The base of our bolognese sauce starts with a classic Italian sofrito. This is a mix of finely chopped onion, garlic, carrot, and celery. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet or saucepan over medium heat. Once the oil is shimmering, add your chopped vegetables. The goal here is to sauté them until they're soft and the onion is translucent. This usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes. As they cook, the vegetables will release their flavors into the oil, creating a deliciously aromatic base for our sauce. Now it's time for the star of the show, the ground beef. Add this to your skillet with the vegetables. You'll want to break it up with a wooden spoon and cook it until it's browned and cooked through. This should take another 5 to 7 minutes. The beef should be crumbly, not chunky. The goal is to get a nice even distribution of meat throughout the sauce. And there we have it. Our spaghetti is cooked to perfection, and we've created a beautifully flavorful base for our bolognese sauce. We're well on our way to a delicious spaghetti bolognese. With our base ready, it's time to create the magic of the bolognese sauce. Now, we're at the heart of this dish, the bolognese sauce. This isn't just any sauce, it's a symphony of flavors, a blend of ingredients that will dance on your palate. You've got your base ready, and now, it's time to build on it. Begin by stirring in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. This adds a depth of flavor and a beautiful, rich color to the sauce. Next, introduce the 400 grams of canned chopped tomatoes. These tomatoes bring a fresh, tangy element into the mix, balancing the richness of the meat and tomato paste. Now it's time to pour in a cup of beef or vegetable broth. This not only adds a layer of flavor, but also helps to create a smoother consistency. Following this, sprinkle in a teaspoon each of dried oregano and dried basil. These herbs infuse the sauce with an aromatic Italian touch that's absolutely essential for a true bolognese. Bring your sauce to a simmer, then reduce the heat to low. Allow it to bubble gently for about 20 to 30 minutes. This is when the magic happens. The sauce thickens, the flavors meld together, and the aroma fills your kitchen, tempting your taste buds. Taste the sauce. If it needs more seasoning, don't hesitate to add it. This is your masterpiece after all. Our rich, flavorful bolognese sauce is now ready to transform our cooked spaghetti. We're at the final stage now, assembling our spaghetti bolognese. Grab a plate and twirl a generous serving of spaghetti onto it. Pour over that rich, flavorful bolognese sauce and make sure every strand gets coated. For an authentic Italian touch, sprinkle a handful of grated Parmesan cheese on top. Looking for a pop of color and freshness? Add some fresh basil leaves. And there you have it, a plate of perfect spaghetti bolognese, right from your kitchen to your table. Buon appetito!